I'm going to put us into the seasonal story first. Speak to Riven.
The Techians have determined the trajectory of my final egg. It won't be within our reach for some time. A fortunate delay, according to Petra. She and the Techians have a plan. Guardians complain of the nature of Ahamkara, that we hoard secrets like you hoard weapons. Then you understand us. Why demand a river flow uphill? We all have our settled natures. This is an Ahamkara's. Once, it was Queen Mara's. She's been working to change herself, altering the river's course. I'm forced to trust this new Mara, despite what I am. As are you, despite what you are. You and I will see where the river flows.
I'm curious if they're going to acknowledge the whole Bungie pretty much spoiling the story last week. That's the main reason why I'm engaged today. I need to see if Osiris is going to be like, yeah, so Crow's doing the thing. Okay, so speak with Crow in the Helm. For those that don't know, last week we were told that there will be a chosen one that will be sent into the Traveler. And we assumed it would be us. Didn't really like the main character and all. But turns out it's going to be Crow. And the way we found out was in a little small text there from Osiris. It wasn't even like this huge like cutscene where it was like, oh shit, we got to send somebody in there. Jerry last week tried to go through it. He got fucking diced up and chopped up. Who are we going to send? Who's going to take this risk? There was none of that. It was just like a little text there like, yeah, so Crow's going. That's it. But let's see what Crow says.
Guardian, I'm glad you're here. I've been thinking about what Riven said. If we have to pin all our hopes on a single person, there's one obvious choice. But I think I have a better idea. Now hear me out. If you go through the portal, there's no way we can send anyone in after you. You'd be out there on your own. But Mara and I share a bond. Even across the Ascendant Plane, I can always sense where she is. And the same goes for her. So, let me do it. If I go through the portal, Mara can use our connection to guide everyone through to, well, wherever I end up. I plant the beacon, and you come and kick the door down. Please, Guardian. I have to believe I was reforged in the light for a purpose. I can do this. We can do this. I just have to tell Mara.
Dude, listen, this is completely fine. Had I not known that Crow would have been chosen for such a job, this would be a moment that we could share where I'm like, oh, wow, Crow, you make such logical sense. You do share this connection with Mara. The last person I thought that would be nominated for such a job would be you. And the fact that Crow just broke it down to us saying, you're too valuable for us to send in. Send me instead. What the hell happened last week? This is the text from Osiris last week. We were told there was going to be a 1. We got really excited. I was excited. You were excited. And Osiris didn't reveal anything in the audio text to us. But in the actual text right here, it says this. Many long weeks of constant research have paid off. Osiris believes there is a way to follow Crow through the portal and urges us to keep going. Dude, this is an oopsies. There were people in the stream last week that were saying this was not an oopsies, this was intentional, and they were jumping through hoops here, trying to make sense of this. But can we agree now that Bungie did in fact leak arguably the biggest reveal of the season in this one text? Bungie changed the text when I finally did it. There you go. Confirmed. This is a huge deal. Okay? Do you think it's Crucible that keeps me engaged toward the middle end of the season? Huh? You think it's Gambit? You think Gambit makes me wake up on Tuesday and launch this stream and play resets? No. The only thing that keeps me in this is the story. All right? I am full-blown lore right now. We're leading up into the final shape. So either we're getting juicy story or we're waiting for Mara to finally get into that damn hot tub. One of those two things is what's keeping me coming back every Tuesday. And when you make a big fuck up like this, when you throw Crow right here, that's literally the biggest reveal of the season. That's a huge error. And so leaked confirmed. I love this right here though. Crow is confirming things. This all makes more sense. It's not nearly as jarring. Yes, I accept. Crow, let's do this. It makes sense, man. And honestly, it's a win-win. Crow goes through, he plants the beacon, he gets us inside the Traveler. That's a win. Crow goes through, you know, instantly gets shot on by the Witness, or, you know, the Traveler instantly shreds him through the portal. I would, of course, want him to turn into Aldrin. But if Crow can't turn into OG Aldrin, then I'd rather Crow just go, right? And then some people are saying that, you know, this connection with him and Mara is going to awaken something while he's inside the Traveler. Who knows? Who knows? We'll see what plays out with that.
The final egg lies in the heart of the confluence, where the Queen's throne sits in the Dreaming City. It's hidden in a far corner, inaccessible except through the dormant Oracle engine. Reactivating the engine would be trivial, if not for the Vex. We've been spending our focus on claiming eggs, while the Soul Divisive encircles our walls. Another threat to this system, and it's the Reef and its people that pay for it once again. War always comes with a cost, but every day seems to bring a new one. There's never time to rebuild. When this is done, if we're still standing, the Reef and its people come first for me. I hope I'll have your support in that. Locate the Vex oracles preventing us from accessing the Oracle engine. Destroy them. Then we can get on with this bargain. The Witness lies just beyond our reach.
Or actually, the Witness lies just beyond 6 months. Just to be accurate there. And keep in mind what's happening right now, right here. She hopes she'll have your support when that time finally comes. You know what we're setting up, right? An episode. This is setting up an episode, as well as the Witness thing. Just like Zivu from last season, we're setting up the episode, or one of the episodes, for next year. All right, defeat combatants and destroy Vex oracles in the spine of Kyrus. Oh, that just gave us a flat out 25. All right, so we just have to go to each one of these locations. Nothing crazy. This is so meta. So disgusting. All right, to Blind Well. There it is. Offering to the Oracle. Let's go. All right, I'm going to take us to Mara. I'm going to take this kitty cat.
Queen Mara is gone. We do not know when she will return, nor the dangers she faces. We will stand vigil here until we have news.
Okay, I present thy offering. Ooh. Yes! This is where Mara and our Guardians about to do the dirty. And do it right here, and right here, right in there. Obviously on the throne. Wherever else, I guess we can get an angle.
How long has it been since I last set foot within these halls? An isolated throne, overlooking an endless cosmic expanse. A symbol of who I once was. Distant. Detached. Inscrutable. But as my brother has changed, so too have I. No longer do I sow solitude and reap remorse. I choose, instead, to trust. I have no further need for this chamber, but with the Oracle engine restored, we can reach the heart of the confluence and the final egg. Return for now. When the time comes, we will complete our bargain and trust Riven to keep her word.
All right, and now we gotta head to the helm. Oh,
why is your first inclination ever to charge headlong into danger?
Because you're always keeping an eye on me.
You have fallen from my sight before. I may lose you.
It is impossible to know the probability of success. but,
Don't give me that. This is exactly like something you do.
yes. Queen Mara.
You are not sending him, Osiris.
No, of course. But if he were to reach the other side, your connection, like the Traveler in the Veil, was forged in a collision of light and dark. It is a tangible thing.
We do not know that it would remain so. Whoever goes, more than likely goes alone.
Our problem has always been focus. By aligning your and Crow's connection with the Veil, entangled on either side of the Traveler, I believe I can forge a bridge between you. One we could all traverse safely.
I'd be a flare in the darkness for Osiris. Then we call in the cavalry. You could find me in the storm, sister. Tell them where to go.
Do you know what you are asking?
The Guardian would be but a step behind him.
I cannot keep you from your purpose. I cannot control this. And so, I put my trust in you. All of you. You will return to me.
Let's get to work.
How do you propose we compensate for the quantum?
You won't be but a step behind him, will you? Take care of him.
Okay.
The Queen and her brother, they impressed me. I appreciated their natures, Mara's skill in crafting wishes, her self-controlled cleverness. Uldren's ambition, his endless struggle for a greater prize to lay at his sister's feet. Now they have reached beyond their original natures, all for the greater good. Altruism. It's too rich for my blood, too risky. Such vulnerability, and for what payoff? Still, the altruists can be even more dangerous to their enemies than the ambitious. If self-preservation isn't a concern, what can stop you? If you can't be predicted, how can you be countered? Dangerous. But that danger can be compelling. Don't you find?
Okay. And that's it for this week. Okay, the main takeaway is, yes, we already knew Crow was the one that was going to be sent, but Crow is being sent into the Traveler. He's going to create a bridge with Mara, and that's how we're going to get inside the Traveler. Is there a radio message? Ooh.
Are you sure you want this?
Osiris thinks it's the best shot we've got.
You didn't answer my question.
I don't know. I've been trying to find what I want my whole life, even as Uldren. I used to think the Traveler gave me purpose. Uldren thought his came from you.
I never meant to twist you so, only to keep you safe. My protection turned malignant. For that, I am sorry.
It wasn't just you. Uldren heard your heartbeat and chose to make that his core. He mistook impulse for meaning. I won't. So, I guess it's not that I want this. I need it. I believe in it. And even if I don't make it, everyone else just might.
I sacrificed you before to preserve a chance for a future. I can't do that again.
I'll be fine, as long as you and I stick together. Remember, Rega?
Still subsisting off stories of hope and bravery. I have missed you.
I guess I always have been one to fill my head with nonsense, right?
Your hope is not nonsense. It is a vital line of sustenance. One I have learned through our people. Fill your heart with it, and I will keep you in mine until you return to me.
I will.
Go then. Find purpose of your own, and not one of mine or anyone else's making.
Thank you, sister. You'll see me again. And this time, I'll remember you.
That's good right there. That's good. But look. I'm gonna be honest, fellas. If somewhere in a ship lore tab or a Sparrow lore tab, it came out that there was actually some Lannister type going on between Mara and Crow, I would believe it. I'm just saying. I would believe it. Now, can we get some predictions? Is Crow going to die? Because I feel like this is really setting it up. But let me ask y'all, was Crow in any of the Final Shape trailers? I'm just saying.
Slap that like button like your mama told you right.